Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. It's about 8:02, and we pulling up to DashLink to take this $92 DashLink order. Let me turn my camera around so you can see what's going on. Look what it looks like with the facility. I see we got some people waiting. Is there anybody in these cars? No, it don't look like it's anybody in these cars. But I passed some people back there who are waiting. DashLink, I was number 7 on the wait list. And how about they gave me one bad order after another? They gave me so many bad orders starting above $100 that I declined so many that I stopped screenshotting them. And so then I noticed that the orders started going down. The pay started going down. So I got to this $92 order that I'm like, okay, yes, this is kind of further, it's further than I want to go, but the other ones were very far. Very far. So we're not doing that. So we pulled up at the DashLink and I got, let's see, how many packages is this one? Let me go back to it. $92, 4 hours, 79 miles, 45 orders, 45 items. So $20 an hour. And it's going to be 4 hours and some change. Pop my trunk, and I will be back. Okay, we got the last package scanned in time because it's starting to drizzle out here. We had a bad rain storm last night, in the middle of the night, and it's just drizzling off and on now. So I guess this is probably the best route for me, because all of these packages look like they are going on the north side. Cypress and Katy, Texas. And like I said, I live on the north side. So
1 mile. Turn left.
The first package is supposed to be delivered, box number 1, at 9:48. But it says I'll be there before 9 o'clock. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I should be done with this before 2 o'clock. So let's get these packages delivered in the rain. Got my raincoat and my rain boots. I'll be back. All right. First delivery is in the books at 9 o'clock. Started my trip mileage over. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1.
1 mile.
I'm thinking 1:30, but definitely before 2 o'clock. The next delivery is number 2, is 9 minutes away. And what else was I coming to? I was coming to say that So I was spot number 7.
Turn left.
I was spot number 7 this morning.
Self-permission.
I, in my last video, one of my recent videos, I mentioned that the wait list normally opens at 9:30, but now I found out that it's opening at 9.
Turn left.
It's because your girl got priority access.
1,000 times before.
So that means that I get to join the wait list earlier than 9:30. So the wait list opens for me at 9 a.m. now. So that's great. And so I know I'm gonna get something. And
Turn left.
so I left the house early. I got up. I had my alarm set for 7, but I was up earlier because I'm trying to watch the weather with, how they talking about flash flooding and tornado warnings and things like that today.
Turn left. Clarity.
So I was already up early, and then I left out. I left out about 7:40. Start heading in that direction. Stopped at the gas station. Got a few wieners, plain wieners, for my breakfast. And at 7:40, at 7:50, I said, let me go ahead and just turn this app on and go to DashLink. And it said, it gave me a message. There was a message showing that I could go ahead and, start a dash to get an offer. And as soon as I did that, boom, the orders started coming through. Now, I was always curious about whether or not I would be able to get a, if I got an order that I didn't like, what would happen if I was curious that sometimes I would be so far on the wait list. I was curious about whether or not the orders that I was receiving was because they had been declined by other people, which may have been the case, because the orders that I started receiving, let's see if I can pull those up. But the orders that I started receiving, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not taking that. So the first one, $121 for 5 hours and 40 minutes, 176 miles. Oh my God, this one was so far that I'm like, no. Next one, $120, 5 hours, 56 minutes, 127.6 miles. See that how upside down that is? So no to that one. And then if you notice, the pay amounts are going down. So this next one is $112.50, 5 hours and 24 minutes, 112.4 miles. This one jumped up. It got higher. $136.50 for 6 hours and 7 minutes, 153.7 miles. And you see how upside down that is on the mileage. 42 orders, 39 drop-offs. And then we have this one. This is the one that I accepted, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one that I accepted. $90 for 4 hours, 42 minutes, 79.1 miles. 45 orders, 45 stops. And as you can see, this one is not upside down. So I said, okay, if the orders are going, the pay is going down, then I may want to, look and see what I'm going to settle for. And it's on my side of town for the most part of Houston.
In half a mile,
So
turn left and give yourself permission.
So this one was, more suited for me. And right now, I'm probably about 20 minutes away from my home. Of course, as I, get further into these deliveries, I'll be further away from my home. So I'll come back and, when we get to the end, let you know, if I can remember to let you know how many miles that I need to drive back home. But yeah, this, that's just, what I noticed for so far today. I did not know that I would get another order after declining. I thought that they just skip over me and just go to the next person and keep going to the next person. But no, they kept coming back to me. They kept coming back to me. So that's good to know now. All right, we're 2 minutes away from the next delivery and it's kind of drying up. So let's finish doing deliveries. Done, but I'm back.
There's so much the world.
It is almost 12 o'clock. It's 10 minutes to 12. Take a guess at what number package we're on. Just guess. Do you think we're at 20, 30, 40? All right, if you guessed 24. You were right. We're on package 24 and it's almost noon. So we have gotten just about half of our packages delivered, and my goal was to be finished by 1:30. So this next drop off is it's about 10 minutes away. Well, now it's 8 minutes away. So we gotta drive out a little bit further for, I guess, these last round of deliveries. And I don't know. We'll see. Do you think we'll make it by then? One thing I did want to mention was about my labels, the sheet labels. The sheet labels worked out good. I was able to just see what number that package was when I scanned it. For example, if this was package 24, I already had my sheet, my mailing label number 24, so I was able to just peel it off and stick it. Peel it off and stick it. Peel them off and stick them. So that worked out good. Now, to be totally honest with you, writing still could have been just as fast. Writing could have still been just as fast. And I was thinking about, if I get a DashLink tomorrow, not numbering them. I mean, because it does tell you on the app what the package is that you're going to be delivering. So this one that I'm doing right now is a Macy's parcel. So over here in my seat, I have 2 Macy's parcels and I think an H&M package with the and you know, they all have the customer's name on it. back on them. So is it really any is it really necessary to label to number each package if it tells you which package you're delivering? You just really still need to have them in order, in good enough order, so that you're not digging through package after package. And that's what I liked about numbering them. But maybe we'll try and see what happens if I don't number any of the packages, if I get a DashLink tomorrow or the next time I get a DashLink. So let me focus on where my directions are taking me to, and let's get the rest of these delivered. Guess what time it is? We finished. Guess what time we got finished? We finished a little bit after 2 p.m. So we did not make $20 an hour with that DashLink. We made more like $18 an hour. And we drove 73.7 miles. That is from the time of the first drop off. That's not picking up at DashLink and getting to the first drop off, because we actually have driven more miles than that. But from the first drop off to the last drop off was 73.7 miles. Right. And I am 29 minutes away from home, which that's good. Thank you, Jesus, or whatever. 29. I'm sorry. Let me back it up. I'm 29 miles from home, which is good. 29 miles from home is better than 50 miles from home. So I am tempted to just dash a little bit more, just do some regular dashes so that I can make a even 100 for the day. But that mindset is what keeps you pushing your vehicle, pushing your body, all of that. I could, but when I think about it, I did 2 catering orders this week, during the week. Let me tell you what happened. I had a dentist appointment on Tuesday, but the day before, Zifty sent me an exclusive offer. Picking up at Torchy's Tacos, where I was at last week, and I said, well, the time they wanted me, my dentist appointment was at 9 a.m. They wanted me to pick this up by 10:20 a.m. So I said, you know what? I think I can do it. And I did it. And then after I did it, I went to work. And then I worked for a half day. So then the other catering order that I did it during my lunch break. It came and I did it during my lunch break. Thursday. Yeah. I didn't even know that there was a PF chain not far from my job. So I've made, money that I didn't expect to make during this week. So that should say that other $10 to Dash, it's not that serious. I do need to fill up my tank. I started with less than a half a gallon of gas, and now I'm down to 47 miles. And my tire, I believe I need plugged because we just put air in that tire last week, and now it's saying low tire. So yeah, I have a slow leak. So tomorrow, let's try to get another DashLink. And I think that I will, now that I know, because this worked out, this zone. I would have preferred to be, if they would have gave me a choice, in which they kind of did, but if they just laid it out on the table and say, you want this, this, or that, I would have chose this zone that I'm in anyways. So I have to make sure I'm looking at those zones when they send offers, when they're sending their DashLink offers. And I'm not going to accept necessarily by the payout or what it's paying. I'll accept it more related to the zone that I'll be dashing in. So we'll see how that works out. But if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for riding along with me on this DashLink Saturday. If you enjoy more videos like this, again, please do subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.